Okay guys, so today we're gonna style this blonde unit with beach waves. So it's like 14-inch, but I'm gonna cut the ends. Let me show you guys the length. So it's not too long, it's like a 14-inch, but I'm gonna even out the ends and give it beach waves so it has like that blunt look at the ends. And it was blonde, it was like platinum blonde, but I actually went in the roots and added like that ash blonde to it because the client is darker than me. She's a little darker than me. And then in the top here, like right in the root, I made this a little darker and then it fades a little lighter because this is like based around her scalp here and you know just her, it's gonna pretty much frame the look for her face. So I wanted it to be a little darker and then fade out so it doesn't look too light against her skin. So we're gonna style this one with beach waves, and this is not full lace, so this is tracks in the back, frontal in the front. I used blonde, a 13x6 blonde frontal and 14-inch and 3 14-inch bundles for the back. And this is the other side, the ash tones in it. So we're just gonna style this unit today with the beach waves. Like I said, I'm gonna need this comb, my razor comb for the hairline, my wide tooth comb, my barrel, and I'm using a smaller flat iron. So this is a Baby Bliss Pro, but it's like a 1/2 inch, I think. And again, don't spend crazy money like me. Go on Groupon, and you can get this on Groupon. Okay? So let's get started. Oh, and the Nourish and Shine. So let's get started. We're gonna start around the front with the hairline again. So we're gonna bring the hairs out. We're gonna cut them. So we're gonna take the razor comb. Gonna cut them down, not too long, also not too short. I'm playing music, guys, but it's calm music. Remember I said you can put this on the back. Well, if you're new to watching, you can put this on the back of your hand. It will melt, so be careful. And you just want to put it on these hairs just to kind of get them out the way. Then you take your barrel and you kind of just bring it on the hairs that you brung out just to separate them. And then you can bring it back against the hair there, like that. Now we're gonna do the other side. We're gonna bring this back. We're gonna put a clip on it. Make sure you have these clips with you. These clips are really helpful. Gonna cut them down. Not too short. Pomade. Take your barrel. Bring it back that way, just to get it out the way. I may cut these down a little shorter. So now what we're gonna do, we're gonna clip this away, out the way. We're gonna do the same thing on this side because we're gonna start at the back. Clip this away. And we're gonna start at the back. It's a piece of thread, I'm just gonna cut that. So I'm gonna actually, I am gonna use this one because I'm gonna run a straightener through it too before I actually start the beach waves. Okay. So I'm not gonna do like a thorough straightening. I'm just gonna pull it through enough so it's straight. And that's just so when we cut those ends off, it's even. And I like it straight too when I'm doing the beach waves. So we're gonna do that first. Straighten it. And I also have the tones coming through the wefts too, not just in the front too. And we don't have to do track by track with this, because like I said, I'm just pretty much just getting it straight just for the beach waves. Okay. Let's get this. See, like 2 more rows and we're done with the back. But with the front, when we're straightening the front, we're actually gonna get the hairline in place. So that way, once the beach waves are done, that's it. We can just see how it came out, and you guys will know how to put beach waves into your own units. See, it's like toned in it. See? So the back is done. Just straighten through. And it's heavy. It's 3 bundles and most of them were doubled. So let's start on this side now. Oh. I don't know what I did. Okay. So now we're gonna customize this front part with it coming back this way. So we'll part it on a slant, going like that, slanted. Gonna take the heat, put the heat on it. Now the front part here, we're gonna bring this down like this. We're gonna take the comb, swerve it in like this. And then we're gonna put the heat on it. And I hope you can see this good, how the hairline is coming along, because the hair is so light. And then we're gonna straighten this piece. Now we're gonna part another piece. And this is not being worn straight, so it doesn't have to be like bone straight right now, but I do like to straighten it out. Put the heat. Then we come around here, flatten that. Then we take the comb, put your finger, swerve it, the hairs to the back, put it back into the unit like that. You see, comb is there, put the heat and get it in there like that. See? And then we'll straighten this piece. Same thing here. Bring the heat there. Put your finger, Swerve it. The hairs. And like I said, if you're doing this and you want your hair shorter, you can cut them down shorter. Do it as short as you want, as long as you want. I don't really do them too short. And then you put the heat on it. Straighten this piece. Put the heat. I'm gonna bring these hairs back first because we're getting closer to the top. So I'm gonna put some more in there. I'm gonna take the heat and then see the comb on them, and then you bring the heat into it. Then you bring that back and you straighten the hairs. I'm gonna put the heat into it one more time because I kind of just changed that a little bit. Now we got 2 pieces left. So these hairs that are right here in the front, I'm gonna cut them down a little shorter. And I'll bring them back into it before I do this piece. So I'm gonna put some hair here to bring this back this way. Put my finger, and I'm gonna I'm not gonna swerve them too much because I don't really like swerves in the front part, but I am gonna guide it with my finger, comb it back. And put the heat. But see, the way I want this to fall to the face, when I put the heat, I'm going to take the top of this hair and bend it this way. This is how you get that hump. So if you see me with the swoop and the hump, I put the heat into it and I bend it, and it creates that hump like that. And I'm going to come here in the middle. Going to put the heat in the middle to make that flat. Like that. And then I'm going to straighten this piece. And you see, it still has that like hump. So I'll hold it straight up. And you can see the hump from there. And then I'll bring it down. So it still has that hump falling forward, because it's the way I want the hair to fall when I do the beach waves. So this side is done. And now we'll do this side. So let me show you the hairline. Really natural. And let's do this side. So we're gonna part on the slant. And then the beach waves are fast. So after this, we'll just put the beach, I'll snip it around even, and then we'll put the beach waves in. Take your heat and bring it back. That's how it's moving. Put the heat on there. You guys should know the routine. Swerve. I'm gonna have to turn it this way because of the way my arm have to. So bring them in, but I'll spin it back around for you guys. So I just flattened the hair in like that. Next piece. This way on this slant. And we're going to swerve these hairs back into it. Parting it, bring it back. Take these hairs and flatten it. Then you want to swerve it back into the units. See? And then we'll straighten this part. I think I missed the part with straightening because something looks wavy. So let's do this part. See? So now this is the top pieces. So I'm gonna do the same thing I did on that side. I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna bring this, press this back because I want that hump. But then I'm gonna come here, put these hairs down. I'm gonna cut these hairs a little shorter too, right here in the front. Okay. And I'm gonna take some more pomade, just a little bit. And this doesn't make the hair hard or anything. It does make it shiny, but the shine is not gonna just stay forever. It'll dry up. And then I'm gonna put my finger there, but not gonna really swerve it too much because I don't like too many swerves at the top, but I am gonna guide it to bring the hairs back into the unit. So I am gonna use my finger. And then I'll show you guys. See, it's not really a swerve. And then I'm gonna take the heat and bring it into the unit. See? And then I'm gonna put that heat there again. Bring this over for a while because I wanted to have that hump. See? And then I'll straighten it. Straighten it. Bring the heat on the top just to make sure everything is flat. You guys know I like flat, flat, and natural. And if you don't like flat and natural, you don't have to press into it how I do. You can do it to how you want it. I'm just showing you guys how I do it. Okay? So now I'm going to lift this up because we're going to just make it even around the ends. This is not like a real defined cut. So I usually cut with clippers, but I'm not even going to use the clippers right now. I'm just going to pretty much take the long pieces off these ends. So I'll just use my regular silver scissors just to take the stringy parts off the ends. White rice. So I just made it even around the ends. And I may even, once I do the beach waves, I may even cut more. I don't know yet. But I just have it even around the ends. And now we can do the beach waves. I'm gonna bring this down. Well, actually I could keep it up. Now I'll bring it down a little bit so you guys can see. To about here. All right, so I don't need this one anymore. I'm not gonna use the big one for this. I'll cut this off. I just need the smaller one that I showed you guys before. So let's start at the back. I like to start at the back because the front is fast. So let's clip it away. Clip the front on both sides. And let's start at the back. So and we don't need tiny, tiny layers. So this is like a lob, a long bob. So I start over here. And I'm gonna turn it around for you guys. So I take a piece of hair about this much. Now when you do beach waves, you don't want to do them all going the same direction. You do some going one direction, some going the other. But you have your flat iron downward like this. So I'm going to start it with it going this direction. So you'll put it downward like this. You turn it. I'm going to put it on the hair like this. I'm going to turn it in like this. So you see it's going this way. And I bring it down. And you just kind of slide through. And you see? Now we're going to do the next one a little more defined so it's more than one curl. So I'll just go back in and do this. You don't have to follow me with this, but that's how I'm going to do the next one. Hold on, let me clip this piece of hair up so you guys can see. So now with this one, this piece, we're bringing it this way. So again, you bring it down, but instead of you putting it this way, you're going to bring it the opposite way. So you'll bring it this way. Actually, no, I'm sorry. That would send it that way. Yeah, I'm sorry. You bring it this way. And you see, I turned it. Then I just like keep it tight and slide through. But when you get to the end, kind of pull through like that. And you see how this one is more defined? Now you do the next one. Now you can kind of freestyle. It's up to you now. So this end, I'm going to bring it in this way. Remember, get it around this first part first and then slide through. But make sure you have it gripped tight and you're sliding through like that. This one we're going to bring that way. So I'm going to yeah. Now slide through. You want to slide it through like that. So that's the first layer. Now we're going to do the second layer. And remember, just go in opposite directions. It doesn't matter. No direction is right or wrong. But that's just how you get that kind of beach wave look. And it's not all uniform. So it's like in and out. Your curls are going like in and out. Now I'm going to start it this way again. This time I'm going to come in this way. I get that first piece in, and then I grip it good, and I slide. Slide and pull through. Now this one, I'll come that way too, this way. Flip it around to here. Kind of hold it and then go down and you slide. See? And then you keep going and you just do them in different directions. Sometimes I do two in the same direction. Sometimes I do one in one direction, one in the other. You'll get a feel for it. Grip it around. And now you want to slide that thing through. Even if you have to hold the back of the flat iron, that one I feel like was a little too loose. Let it grip around one time, hold it there for a second, and then pull it through. That's better. Now this one, I may bring that way, so. And see, it's better when the hair is straight. Hold it down and slide through. See? So that one is going that way. This one is going this way. You see that? That way, this way. So sometimes it may look like my hand is not going that way or this way, but you'll know. You'll know how you get it, how you're putting it around the barrel. I just want to go back to the way that. Start at this end again. I'm going to bring this one this way, this time. Get it? When you do that first bend around, hold it for a second, and then you can come through and slide it through. See? And the end is still sharp. See, I get it around and I hold it. And then I go through. I feel like sometimes it don't take and you might have to go through it again. Now you come that way. And I'm just going in different directions. See? That one was really thin. That's why I curled so tight. Next layer. And we're almost done with the bag. It doesn't even take long. Just remember that your flat iron goes down that way. That's really important. At the tip of this flat iron, hold on. That the tip of your flat iron goes down that way. Grip it around, hold that first curl, and then you slide it through. Now, this one. Grip it around, slide it through. See? Grip it around, hold it there, and then you slide it through. That one didn't take, so. And don't get discouraged. Just keep, if it doesn't take, you see how I went back a couple times? Just go back. and try to slide it through a little slower. Maybe going so fast like that just wasn't going to work. I still feel like that's loose, but it's fine. They don't all have to be super tight. Hold it. And then slide it through. We have like one more layer. Hold it. At the top, and then we'll do the sides, and then we're done. Slide through. Smaller pieces, when you take smaller pieces, you get better results. So try not to take too big pieces until you become a pro at it. When you get this gripped on it good, hold it. Slide it through. Hold it. Slide it through. You're pretty much creating a downward, like going downward, but still twisting your arm. And that keeps the bluntness at the ends of it. See? Twist that. Hold it. Now when you're going down, still kind of twist your arm. See my hand is still twisting around it, but I'm just going straight, like I'm pulling straight through. And don't be scared. I can lower this because I'm at the top. So this is the last layer in the top, and then we'll do the fronts. Sorry. Get it gripped. Slide it through. See, this is like the perfect beach wave. And you see that end? And then you do your next one. I'm gonna bring it this way. Bring it this way. Slide it through. Ooh. And it's still a perfect beach wave. This one. And then we have one more piece. So this is the last one at the top. Twist it. Hold it there. Well, let me regrip this because it was too far down. Twist it. Hold it. And come down. This could have been tighter, but this was sliding back. Now the front. Let's bring this down a little bit. You could do 2 pieces because the front doesn't have a lot of hair. Different directions. So don't start with the front piece, start with the second piece. And I'm gonna bring it to the front. Grip it. And then slide it through. See? Now this one I'm gonna bring this way. Grip it. Slide it through. See? Two pieces. Start with this one, bring this one that way. Grip it. Slide it through. Still twist your arm as you're sliding through. See? And now this one that way. And you can go whichever direction you want to twist it. Slide it down. You don't have to do the directions that I'm doing. You can go opposite from me. Now, go this way. Now I'll come this way with this one. Twist and slide it through. That kind of got too tight, but it's fine, it'll loosen. And I'm gonna come that way with this one in the front. So it flows in different directions. Twist it. Slide it through. Still twisting that arm. Last piece. And I'll bring both of these this way. Twist it. Twist it, slide it through. Same for this one. Twist it. Slide it through. Still twisting it on. That one is loose. So I'm gonna come back in. See, made it a little tighter and I didn't have to start from the top. Now this side, last side. Two pieces. Then bring this one this way. Grip it. Slide it through. And this one I'm gonna bring that way. Now slide it through. I'm gonna bring this one facing this way. Get it around, whip it. Slide through, still twist your arm. Slide it through. And this one I'll bring back this way. Whip it. Slide it through. I want this to be more straight. This one I'm gonna bring back that way. Get it around, slide it through. This one I'm gonna bring this way. Slide through. Twist that arm, slide it through. See? Last piece. I'm gonna bring this one this way. Oh, it came off. Slide it through. It didn't really take. I'm gonna go back in. Slide it through. And this last one I'll bring this way. Hold it there, slide it through. See, and that's it. Now take the front part, because it's probably not dented because I was pulling on it, and I'll put the heat back into it, bend this way. Same thing on this side. Put the heat, bring the heat into it. See? And that's it. The beach waves are done. Yeah. So let's take this one off and try this one on. Well, first, let me see. Let me lift this up. Take this comb and kind of comb through, because you don't want it curly. You want it to have the wave but still have that little loose look to it. So you kind of just, with your fingers and with this comb through, you can kind of bring it back off the face like that. The back. And I'm gonna put it on so you can see how it looks. Bring my cap down some. See the hairline? I may cut it a little more. Gonna tint this more because she's dark, so tint the scalp more. This is the back. And this is how you do beach waves in your unit.